Hello, Krixis here and welcome to this week's video. This week I'm going to show you my sketchbooks. I finished one sketchbook. It takes a lot of time for me to finish a sketchbook because I have several and I am doing them at the same time. So it's like 2 or 3 or 4 times slower. And yeah, I'm being busy and not filling sketchbooks as much as I wanted to. But yeah, I'm gonna show you this sketchbook and I'm gonna also show unfinished sketchbook. So I don't know, why do we need to fill it completely to show it to others? So I decided to show it while it's still not finished. Well, it's almost finished. I think there are like 20 pages left, so it's just like a tiny bit left, but anyways. So grab yourself a tea or coffee or any drink and yeah, let's watch these sketches together. Okay, so this is second time recording this video because I didn't check audio before and in one moment the microphone was unplugged and I didn't like the sound, how it feels, and I just decided to completely scratch that out and start anew. So this is the portfolio sketchbook which I haven't finished, and this is the sticker from Natasha Newton, and I just thought it looks really nice with this red background, so that's why that's there. So this is the first page. This is just like a notes from a podcast about portfolio, what should I put inside it, some wisdoms and tips and tricks, and here's the list what I'm good at. I think this is like from 16 personality test. By the way, if you have done 16 personality test, you can share what you got. I am INFP. But yeah, this is just like writing things out on piece of paper. This is some sketches for moss, and I wanted to do like black and white illustrations. So this is pencil drawing, this is just with colors. This is like a random spread in between my moth observation. I just took this sketchbook for observational drawing outside. And I was spending day with Frances Ives. She is also illustrator from my course, just a year lower. And yeah, I was just drawing together with her in Cambridge. But yeah, this was supposed to be taped over here. So these are fine liner drawings. I try to make line work art because I usually don't do it that often. Also some more pencil drawings and sketches. I use this one for illustration up here, and so these blank spots supposed to be a space for a text. So it's like more for young adults or young teens to read because there's a lot of space for text. And also there is another spread, but yeah, this is random spread about horses and can I draw horses? So yeah, this is like random spread because one day I thought like, oh, I haven't drawn a lot of horses and horses are quite popular in children's picture books. And I just gave it a go for quick sketches. And yeah, this is also moth illustration from the same as this one. Without these sketches, this could also be like a space for a text. And I actually really, really love how this composition looks up here. And this character, you can see I have done a little bit more character sketches of her, where she's sitting and like how she looks. And this is like overall composition and text placement. I actually have these ones in my portfolio. Then I have done more character designs. I try to do different ethnicities as well. and different rays and movement and motions. This is like a girl sitting next to the fireplace. The cat is sitting next to the fireplace and she's looking down. I think I have more of them. Yeah, so these are also super quick sketches from the same girl, and I used ink and pencil, and that's it. Then there is next spread, and this is a bit of everything, I would say. I try to draw like more adult/teen. I don't know if I like these ones, but they're here. Some thumbnail sketches for autumn illustration. I think this was moment when I got a Tombow Iroiten colored pencil, so I did all of the color sketching, swatching over here and here as well and there. And then I fell in love with one picture and I kind of made like my own color palette from it and draw it here. And this is moment when I was also thinking about book covers. So this was like Pride and Prejudice, super loose sketch. I don't know how it looks. I also tried to do Anne of Green Gables. So because of this color combination, I decided to try and use this color palette and make illustration. I was supposed to have it like as an Anne of Green Gables picture book cover, but to be honest, it's too dark for that, I think. But the text place could be like in white square over here, and then I tried to do like different illustration. But yeah, I still have them as a cover design, but I'm not that good in covers. I thought like this could be like a square, like that over here and here as well. But yeah, I have actually these ones for sale on my Etsy store. I am selling some original artworks. This is walnut ink I made a year ago when I was trying to grow walnuts for experiment purposes and also for the picture book I was writing. And I also made ink, so this is how it looks. And then this is Draw This in Your Style, and this is Eglantine Salamans. In Instagram you can find her. I will try to tag her down below as well. But yeah, basically this is her idea in my interpretation, and I really like how this looks. So yeah, I'm covering it with piece of paper because I don't like the smudging, so it will not smudge on the other page. Yeah. And these are also some thumbnails for illustration. I actually haven't done this illustration. I started it and I didn't finish, but these are just like compositional sketches. I like to do these a lot. If I'm doing like bigger illustration, I love to do mini thumbnails before. Then there are ferrets, because why not? And a lot of different ferret designs. And this is spread where I tried to make like a stylish children holding different things and like having different clothing and yeah, just overall color palette. So yeah, this is like that. Oh, this was also character design. As you can see, I love character designs. I used only 6 colors for this spread, and I found these pants with circles on the internet, and I decided to have this as an outfit for a character I was drawing. So yeah, kind of like a spread with that. Then I tried to do more character design, and I wanted to have like 2 characters interacting with each other. And I thought I will go back to my childhood because I have a brother and he's older than me. And I thought that could be like a story for 2 persons. So yeah, I was kind of sketching myself. and yeah, different movements and positions. And this is like crying kid, then playing with the cars because the brother is older and he's like, we are gonna play with cars. So I'm like, okay, we are going to play with cars, with like a toy cars, I mean. But yeah, then there is more these drawings. These are actually in my portfolio currently, and this is just them being silly, I guess, with movement. And these are done with acrylic paint markers and just mechanical pencil. So really simple drawings, but effective nevertheless. And I actually really love this, how it looks, the movement and composition. So yeah, and these are just sometimes on the both sides you can see like these marks from marker. It's just because sometimes I need to shake marker and pump it a little bit before I use it again. So this is just for that kind of purposes. A little bit more from character designs, some color palettes, as you can see over here. And these are thumbnails for non-fiction spread illustration for portfolio. I have done it, but I actually don't like it anymore. So I don't have it in my portfolio right now, but yeah, this is how it looks. This is another Draw This in Your Style illustration. This is at Cindy Anart. I will tag her down below as well. And this is like my interpretation of that scene. These are the colors I used for this illustration. And this is completely my illustration. I haven't used any like reference. And yeah, I was into like flower illustration for one moment. So this was like flower illustration, sunflower illustration. I have a video where I mix gouache paints, and these are the colors I got from it. And then these are characters for cover. Actually, I thought there's one more over here. I thought to make like illustration with a cover that all like both sides are children holding hands, and it kind of connects from both sides. I don't know if I explain it correctly, but basically, yeah, it's like it goes in the circle. This connects to that one, and that one connects to that one. So yeah, that was like the thing. Also, more character drawings with flower theme. This is poppy seed, poppy flower illustration costume. Colors are a little bit not so typical to me. I don't use a lot of pinks in my work, but this is one of the exceptions, I guess. And I actually love how it looks. It's like full of excitement, and the costume as well looks really nice. And these are just like sketches before I did this illustration over here. I love this illustration. This is like a flower girl illustration, and I actually forgot about this illustration until like a few days ago, where I found it again, and I felt like, why didn't I like do anything with it before? And I actually made a sticker with this design, and it will be on my Etsy store when I will have the next store update. But yeah, I just really like how it looks, so yeah, that will be there as well. These are just pencil drawings. This is a lily pad illustration with like a small children. Some more sketches. I like how this guy looks. Super funny. This is like a folk group in Latvia called Tautomētes, and this is one of their costumes, and I decided to draw it. I think it was also in summer solstice time, so really significant. Here's more character drawings and flower girls and boys as well. And this is mermaid, because why not? And I also started drawing more children with moth and butterfly costumes. This was also like sketches for children's book story hour, where I had like 5 illustrations and I needed to make a wordless story. So I decided to do like a story with 5 children who are daydreaming about flying. More butterfly costumes. This is my first Draw This in Your Style, which is a challenge on my Instagram, and you can have like this illustration and draw this in your own way. I actually don't like that green pinafore dress and boots anymore. I'm in mixed feelings with this illustration, but it was great to do like a challenge for others so they can try to draw it in other way, and it was really interesting to see all the entries as well. This is my one of the first fan art. I actually don't do a lot of illustration based on films and or books, and this is the first one. It was actually a collaboration with Tom Lee Studio here on YouTube, and I was supposed to draw Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter series, so this is like a final illustration, Luna with her Patronus. I actually like how this looks, but yeah, it's a little bit different than usual, I guess, if you know my art. And also this is layout for London exhibition, graduation exhibition I had in September last year. I also have a video about that on my YouTube channel. But yeah, this was just like a sketch how I want everything to look. Of course, in the end it looked completely different, but this is how I sketched it over here. You can probably hear the wind. It's quite windy today. So this is the spread of Inktober. I wrote all the Inktober prompts, and then I did like small thumbnails of each prompt, and I did them in various days. Some thumbnails I did like days before I did the illustrations, so it was in various project stages as well. And I also have this page, also for the same purpose, just doing thumbnails and idea vomits over here. This is also from markers, as you can see in this place and here as well. And this is also like a thumbnails. So this was my test with fountain pens on moleskin paper. Yeah, I think from this moment I started using fountain pens. This is my idea about Inktober zine. I think at the end of Inktober I thought like, maybe I can make a zine, so I actually did it. And now I have Inktober zine on my Etsy store, and it's from the Inktober I did last year. I actually have like more refined version over here as well, with all the spreads and how I would want everything to look. Then there are enamel pin designs, and I still want to make enamel pins, but now it's on pause because I wanted to focus more on screen printing, and as I cannot afford everything at the same time, I decided to start invest more into screen printing for my store. And then if my store continues to grow, I will do eventually enamel pins with my designs, but for now I will leave it on hold because I need to have at least 100 enamel pins, and I'm not sure if I will sell that much. I'm gonna skip next 2 spreads because they are little spoilers for Inktober zine. This was for Inktober, and this is like some sketches with fountain pen. I decided to do like a Christmas cards for my friends, so this is just like a designs. This is random light blue pencil swatch card. These are the colors I used for this illustration, which I did with Artistro paint markers and pencil. Then these are my Inktober artworks done with fountain pens. This is done with Kaweco Perkeo fountain pen in Diamond L Grey. I love this ink. I love this ink a lot. It's really nice. Also, this is done with Lamy Safari in Rochen and Klinger Salix Iron Galling. So I really just enjoyed drawing these ones, to be honest. This is done in January this year, and it's for Patreon. So before I opened my Patreon, I decided to do like a small icons of each tier, and this was supposed to be like a banner for the Patreon page. And I think I have this one together with this one as a banner and small icons as well. But this is a cup of tea tier, which is the lowest tier. Then it's the middle tier called Warm Fireplace, and a page from a book is this one. I was also thinking about Warm Cinnamon Bun tier because I really like cinnamon buns, but yeah, it was too many tiers for me, so I kept with 3, and this is like a pair of socks and candlelight. But yeah, I like how these look. This is done with acrylic paint markers, and it looks really, really warm and cozy, which was the intention I wanted to make. These are the sketches for my illustrations. This is 2 sisters carrying logs and bringing them next to the house and fire. So this was the composition sketch, and these are color sketches, and I have final artwork which I done on YouTube as well. So as you can see, a lot of illustrations or sketches for my videos are in this sketchbook as well. This is another sketch from the same sisters, just I wanted to make illustration where they are older than before, and this is like a different season. This is autumn, so these are thumbnails for that and the right positions for the girls. Okay, this is a sketch for Patreon lino cut design exclusive. I'm not gonna tell which design I made in the end, but yeah, this is just like a sketch. This is thumbnails for another illustration. These are some ideas what I want to draw in the future. Also, I was reading Garden Wildlife book, and there were birds, and I was trying to get myself familiar with different kind of birds, which I can see in the UK. Because there are some birds' names I know in Latvian, but I don't know how to say them in English, so I was trying to educate myself as well. And I really like how nuthatch looks. I love the shape of nuthatches, and the swallow is really beautiful. I always loved swallows, and robin is so cute. This is observation drawing. If I'm not mistaken, this is second day in Cornwall when we moved in, and this is from the top of the hill. I actually love how it looks. Then I did more character designs again. I had one course mate, and she had like egg jumper in undergraduate studies, and I decided to have like that egg jumper to wear for character because I felt it's really funny and interesting design. Here's the girl, and she's like drawing and how she looks from different positions and emotions, and she's holding a dog, and she's going close to the table. So just like exploring the character. This is like more full scene, more sketches. These are moth drawings. This is my idea for book covers because I want to get back into book covers. Just some fountain pen sketches. I love to sketch with fountain pens. This is more with fountain pens. This is done with kelp tea, which is my newest ink, and I love kelp tea ink by Troublemakers a lot. These are designed for my screen printing projects. So I have like this fox design, I have moth design, and this is going to be a tote bag design. As you can see. This is washed out a little bit because I accidentally spilled tea on top of this page, so you can see that the ink reacted a little bit. And this is my last spread. I was trying to draw super loosely with ink and a brush, and I added small details with a glass dip pen. So this is just, I thought this could go into portfolio, but I think it won't because it's too loose for that. But yeah, I just like how it looks up here. And this is the end of this unfinished sketchbook. As you can see, there are like a few pages left. I'm gonna show you the second sketchbook now. So this is my observation sketchbook. Basically, the purpose for this sketchbook was to draw only from real life. And I have various projects up here. So this is done in Cambridge Botanical Gardens. I pre-painted this page with a paint, and then I drew on top. The same with this one as well. And this is I think acrylic paint underneath, and then I drew with acrylic based markers. This is also in Botanical Garden. There was like this tree with white flowers, so this is like my interpretation. And also this sketch, I actually really love how this sketch looks, and the t-shirt, how it works together with white background. This is the girl I was sketching in Botanical Gardens. This is also some small sketch from that place as well. So I did a video about this, and I did it with acrylic based markers and pencils. It looks super effective and kind of realistic as well. Also another sketch with acrylic based markers. I felt like acrylic based markers are really good for just quick sketching outdoors, and it doesn't make a lot of mess and trouble. So I did more of those as well. This is in London at my friend's place. These are some super quick and loose sketches with a marker in a coffee shop. This is like random tree, which I actually don't like, but it's here. So I don't know why I did like this huge tree, but oh well. This is also in a coffee shop. This is my course mate from master's course, Katie. I did her, like, I did the illustration up here. Also from coffee shop. This is a different project. I don't know why it's in this sketchbook, but yeah. It's more sketch from observation done with gouache. This is also with gouache, and this is like a classic Cambridge park scene, I would say. This is done in Cornwall. So there's like a big gap between this and this drawing. And yeah, this is near the sea, and these are cliffs. Rocks, big rocks. This is also near the sea with the gouache. And the other day I was drawing some horses and ponies, because I have 2 ponies close by, and it started to rain, so there are small dots over here. I hope you can see, so it makes really interesting effects. And as it is drawn from life, it's super loose sketches because they were moving all the time, so it's super loose. Then this is another Seaside illustration, so small like fragments from it. I did it with fountain pen, kelp tea. I loved these illustrations. There's another one with moss park green as well. Okay, so we are at the last page, and this is these are 2 sketches, the same ones. This is more refined version. So they are done with alcohol-based markers. I have a lot of them. I haven't used alcohol-based markers for a long time. you can see that they are bleeding through the pages. That is one of the things they do. But it's also quite quick medium, so I might give them another go. And this is, I try to combine markers with colored pencils, so as you can see there's like little interesting textures over there. And yeah, I think that's it. So this is also, you can see the other side of the sketch. With that being said, these are 2 sketchbooks I just showed you. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Let me know if you're drawing in sketchbooks, and if you do you keep one particular sketchbook for everything, or do you have also different purposes for different sketchbooks? Thank you for staying this far to the video. I hope you enjoyed watching my sketches and how I draw and process, and if you like this week's video, please give a thumbs up. It helps me a lot. It helps to reach more people. And also, if you want, you can comment down below if you like watching sketchbook tours, because like I really love watching other people show their work. So I thought I will keep this sketchbook tour tradition. Even though I think last time I filmed it was like 5 months ago, so that's a lot. But yeah, also thank you so much to my Patreons for supporting me over there. And yeah, I will see you next week, next Saturday. I think that video will be about screen printing, but we'll see. Or it will be drawing in Cornwall. One of those. But yeah. Okay. Have a good day, evening, morning, wherever you are, and see you next week. Okay, bye. Bye.